Like, it would happen on the second to last song of the stream. Ugh. Songs like this paved the way for Sleep Token and President. Yeah, but this is also miles better. Like, I think this is one of the weakest songs on this album, but it's miles better than this shit. Sleep Token and President coming out with. Look at it. Such an unnecessarily long extended outro here. Yeah, this is one of the weakest tracks of the whole album. Another high 3. That was bad. It's actually just such overdramatic radio rock music that doesn't really bring anything but that to the table. That's all this track has to offer. It's trying to aura farm. It's trying to be like, oh, look at how fucking cool and edgy and dark this track is. Look at how fucking angry this song is. And that's all it brings to the table, man. That's all it brings to the table. It's just trying to be cool rock music, and that's it. I got absolute dick out of that song. Final song, Oh No. Me when something disastrous is afoot. Me when I see a £237 donation. Yay. It's a Chris Brown album. Oh no.
You don't have to lie, I know exactly where you've been. 'Cause you're chewing off my ear while you're chewing on your chin. No, we're not on the level, you're just off your face. It's not a state of mind, no, your head's just in a state. I may be on the outside, but you're empty within.
There's also
it's getting kind of old now.
This is like the most American but also very British album at the same time. He's using lots of like British isms in the lyrics here, but this is a very like American sounding album influenced by like lots of American pop and rock music.
I think it's time to pack it in. Don't call it a party, 'cause it never stops. Now one is too many, but it's never enough.
It's never enough.
'Cause this isn't love, so be careful what you wish for. So be careful what you wish for.
lovely blue.
Who you tryna fool? You know you're in over your head. 'Cause you're holding on to heaven, but you're hanging by a thread. And we're not on the level, you're just off your face. It's not a state of mind, no, your head's just in a state. I may be on the outside, but you're empty within. It's getting kind of old now, I think it's time to pack it in.
Yes, it's the closer.
Don't call it a party, 'cause it
The verses sound amazing too. They have like this nice, darker, 80s synthwave-esque pop sound, but then this chorus just falls down on his face for me. I don't like how colourful this chorus is. It doesn't fit for me. This sounds like holiday advert music to me. Like, I can imagine shots of a beach, shots of, like, you know, people diving into a swimming pool, you know, like panning from, like, a happy family running onto the beach and then up to the sun. It sounds like holiday advert music to me. How? The chorus specifically. The chorus is just, like, it kind of has, like, that colourful... There's something kind of tropical to the drums. Do we live happy? Yeah. This isn't car ad music.
So be careful what you wish for.
I'm going to do a little experiment here. This one, no. This one's too low key. I need like. Here we go. Here we go. You don't see it? You've clearly never been overexposed to UK holiday ads, because that's the exact type of music that gets played over that shit. I'm not saying this is on the same level, by the way. This is better than that. It's just giving me a little bit too much PTSD, because this is the type of thing that gets played over, like, more recent holiday ads at least. It's like Jet2 Holiday retroactively going back and taking... Is it a Rita Ora? That's Rita Ora, isn't it? Huh? Jeskalyn. I didn't hate that track. I think that this is an okay way to finish the album, ending on a more...
I've got 17 minutes till food should be here to have a fun off my hat.
Yes. Musically optimistic note. Ending on a more musically optimistic note. Obviously still lyricism that is taking itself seriously. And a vocal performance that is quite powerful. But yeah, and then on something a little more colorful, I don't mind necessarily. Like the verses do have a little bit more of like a darker yet still saturated, 80s synthwave inspired, but still very 2010s pop sound that I did appreciate. But once you get to the chorus, it gets just a little bit too colorful for me. It gets a little bit too bright and peppy, and it kind of feels a little bit, to me, like the type of music that nowadays would be looked back on, and some fucking holiday company would be like, let's get that for our advert, you know? And again, maybe that's just me being overexposed to that shit living in the UK, and those holiday ads are fucking everywhere all the time, especially around now when people are obviously booking holidays and shit. Yeah. Does music that's requested not get turned into video? No. Plenty of albums that have been requested have been turned into videos, like Fishman's and fucking Day to Remember. I want a Day to Remember album. So any other? Yeah, Patti Smith Horses was a request. Mutter Rammstein was a request. Yeah, Day to Remember. Yeah, there's 3 more that I've yet to upload. Probably get one of them prepared tonight, maybe. Anyway, yeah. Now, I'm feeling a flat 5 on this. Flat 5. Honestly, no. Solid 5. Solid 5 on this closer. Anyway, that was Bring Me the Horizons. That's the Spirit. Honestly, a solid album. You expected me to be more mixed on this album. Honestly, I'm glad I enjoyed it as much as I did, because them going in a more pop direction is something that can either go really well or really bad. And while I did see a little bit of an example of it going really bad on this album, there's also multiple tracks on here that I think stand out as like really strong and showing a very promising direction that I think if this sound is fleshed upon and even improved upon, we could have like their best shit yet to come down the line in the discography. I really did love a good handful of songs on this album, and even some of the ones that I didn't love, I still really enjoyed, like Drown, like a song like what was the title? What You Need as well. Like, there are multiple tracks here that do legitimately really work. And while there are also a couple of moments that feel like they either lack the ambition of or go a little bit too far ahead of what the better tracks on this album are doing, and maybe can feel a little too underdeveloped or can feel a little bit too overblown, while I did dislike those moments, it kind of just feels like growing pains. It kind of feels like stuff that's necessary to transition us into a new era of the band. And it really feels like them testing the waters of fully switching their sound into something more pop adjacent. And I think on a further release, maybe even by the time we get to the next album, I could definitely see a big improvement, a big sway into an even more positive direction here. And I still did enjoy this album for the most part. Don't get me wrong. I definitely still did enjoy this album for the most part. My score is probably like a solid 6. A solid 6. Yeah. Like I say, it's more of a solid to high 6, but yeah, a solid 6 I'm feeling on this album. It's solid. It's solid. Yeah, I definitely did find myself enjoying this for the most part. Very strong listen on the whole. Just a couple of tracks here that really didn't work all that well for me. I can be added to the Bring Me the Horizon list. I misspelled match. I spelled it math. Whoopsies. Match. There we go. There you go. What's this notification I've got over here? No, I'm not. That doesn't even warrant a response. Very much love it. Very much you love it or hate it album for most. Yeah, I didn't like sway too crazy in either direction. I think that it has like it has multiple great things about it that I don't know, do really give me hope that the band can go on to do something even better with this sound down the line. I know that a lot of people really like Next Gen, and while I don't know much about the sound of that album at all, if it's anything like that, but like an improvement on it. I'm a little bit mixed on Ammo because the reception of this album is very all over the place. I'm obviously not going to let that sway my feelings on it too much immediately, but that does have me a little hesitant. I feel like Next Gen is probably going to be where this sound fully clicks with me. I'm hoping it is, at least. I'm hoping it is. Also, I did want to ask, Next Gen is the second of the Post-Human series. Are we going to be also doing the EP? You haven't even heard Ammo yourself? Damn. Yeah, are we also going to be doing the Post-Human EP, the survival horror one? Or are we going to just be sticking to the albums? The EP will also be done, yeah? It's basically an album? Okay. Oh, damn. Fantano really liked Human Survival. Survival horror, sorry. He didn't like Next Gen, though, did he? No, he really didn't. Damn. Man's opinions are all over the fucking place. Yeah. Honestly, that's huge. All right. I suppose we could do a little bonus. Exclamation mark song if you have not sent in a paid request and haven't been picked for a free request yet. And you could get the part one of this stream's bonus song. Most of the issues I have with that song and CYB in general is that deathcore just kind of has strange structures that don't really make sense. Maybe. Right, I'll leave you guys like another 10 seconds and then we are going to run it. What's up, Dax Eagle? Alright. MZ. You are the winner of the bonus song. Of course. I can't believe I listened to this fucking album today, dude. Like, I actually cannot believe I listened to this shit. Death Grips Beware, because you haven't heard it, if I remember correctly. I have no fucking idea. I recognize that song title. Oh, what, is that on Ex-Military? It's on stream, pull it up on YouTube, alright. What the fuck is this? Start with the better intro, though. Death Grips, Brad Ware.
And here's kind of where it gets difficult for me, because it's one thing like losing your partner.
I've been sent this before. It's
another thing like with losing Hive Mind. Like, I almost killed myself over it.
That's so funny. I've been sent that video before. That's so fucking funny. Anyway, Death Grips, Beware. Actually, no music video, just in case.
He come to me with money in his hand. He offered me. I didn't ask him. I wasn't knocking someone's door down. I was running from that. When I got out, I was in that. I was already through that. I had that. I had the studio. I went to the studio, went to Vox Studios. I had it all, and I looked at it, and I said, this is a bigger jail than I just got out of. I don't want to take my time going to work. I got a motorcycle and a sleeping bag and 10 or 15 girls. What the hell I want to go off and...
Fantano crashing out to Homelander's theme.
Essentially, he gish gallops or overwhelms whoever's listening with all these... At least it's not boring. But I'm waiting for the joke, because clearly there's a tone of, you know, comedy. Okay, alright, alright. Thank you. Why? Why? Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright! There's more to being self-aware than consciously shooting yourself in the foot in front of a crowd of people, and when they look at you and think, wow, that person's stupid, you internally think to yourself, yeah, I knew it was stupid. I knew you were gonna think I was stupid, okay? What? This cannot be conceived by one man!
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's listen to this Death Grips song.
And go to work for. Work for what? Money? I got all the money in the world. I'm the king, man. I run the underworld, guy. I decide who does what and where they do it at. What am I going to run around and act like I'm some teeny bopper somewhere for somebody else's money? I make the money, man. I roll the nickels. The game is mine. I deal the cards.
Torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. I close my eyes and seize it. I clench my fists and beat it. I light my torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. And I know soon come my time, but in my mortar bells burn. But I did not the time of taking past the point of no return. Wage war like no tomorrow, cause no hell there won't be one. For all who deny the struggle, the triumph and overcome. Strips away, you have been and up to there. On our winds, rise begin when the sun descends. If not with you, we'll ever know. Have seen the truth beneath the glow of the ebb and flow, where the roots of all mysteries grow. I land below, so far below the bottom line. Transmitting love, transmissions rise from the the depths, out of control thoughts. Suspended glance of animal eyes. Imminent gaze cast on the path that runs, on the path I find. And claim is mine. Ride the way of unrest, made to make me shine as a testament to other ways of the blind will never get. Ship or shake by my disrespect. Dismiss this life, worship death. Cold blood night of serpent's breath. Exhale like smells from the endlessness in the bottomless well of emptiness. Channel to evoke what we represent. Secret order, elitist sword of creeping fire, seasoned power. Riders up, the loop is our. I am bound, time is gone. Blue light drawn, fight till dawn. Sacrifice to rise beyond. Deep inside, the violent calm of the coming storm. In blood sworn to glorify and for life adorn. With all that dies to become unborn. I close my eyes and seize it. I clench my fist and beat it. I light my torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. I am the beast I worship. I close my eyes and seize it. I clench my fist and beat it. I light my torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. I am the beast I worship. In a time before time, I'd blood which on. Stirs like psychotropic signs. The smell of dawn. Flesh blade dry, bile sworn. The pest is slide, vomiting forth. Flames of fire. And older than ancient force. That slays this life with no remorse. The spiral storm, the flames inside. The torch I raise, the force I ride. Feel my vessel go up in flames. Flesh will slip by the unnamed. Direct connection to the source. Vestment of a natural force. Forever burning black torch. Wisdom of the old and true. Possessed by the chosen few. Shining to reveal the ways of the darkness that pervades all that is and ever was. Inferno of witches' blood. Worship is not on bended knee. Nature knows not a mercy. To pray is to accept defeat. Power pisses on the weak. Power beheaded by the beast. Beggar on a bitch's leash. Scum is desperate for relief. Worship is the way I ride. Wishing currents through the heart. Storms that force, the false deny. Worship the flame with which I rise into apocalyptic skies.
Samples are fucking crazy. Saying how intros on all their albums are among their most acclaimed songs. Oh, this is the first song. Oh wow, this is a hell of an intro. This is like the timeline-wise, this is their first song, isn't it? Yeah. They appear on other shit. Yeah. Chronologically speaking, it's their first album, I think. Oh no, they had a Death Grips EP first. That's crazy. Ex-Military and Money Store, back-to-back years. 2011 for Ex-Military, then 2012 for Money Store. That's fucking ridiculous. Oh, and No Love Deep Web was same year as the Money Store. Wow. These motherfuckers just in a matter of a year put out 3 like beloved ass albums. Then after that, they had Government Plates, which is like not one of their more loved albums or anything like that, you know. And then a year after that, they were like, yeah, his Gamers on the Moon with fucking Bjork on every song. Have a Sad Come. They have a song called Have a Sad Come. Yeah, when I eventually get to the Death Grips discography, I think the way I'm going to do it is I'll just do Gamers on the Moon and Jenny Death. I'll just do it as Powers That Be, I think. I'll just do it as one big listen. Maybe have it like broken into 2 parts as a video, but still have it be connected as the same video and review it as a singular album. But yeah, Beware. is a pretty great opener as like the intro to their first full-length project. I don't think it could get more striking than that. Like, seriously, you immediately get the crazy vocal layering, MC Ride's absolutely batshit performance. This sounds like he's like out of his mind on drugs about to attack somebody. The sampling on that is fucking insane. It sucks that I can't listen to that on streaming because of the sampling, obviously. But the sampling is fucking insane. Their ability to bring together all of these sounds into something that just feels so chaotic, like literally an apocalypse happening around you. Despite being so small in scale, it's able to have that apocalyptic quality because the actual sound choices are fucking brilliant. That's like a high 9 right there. Like, easy high 9. That shit is ridiculously powerful. So good. So fucking good. I've basically heard all of Ex-Military now. How do I like it? I mean, I love the shit I've heard off of it. I can't wait to listen to it as a mixtape eventually. I feel like maybe after Kanye West we can do Death Grips. How does that sound? After, you know, in 5 years when I'm finally done with the Kanye West discography, we can do Death Grips. In 5 years sounds promising, yeah. Fucking hair in my mouth. Yuck. Right, anyway. Yeah. W final song for the first half of this stream. Obviously going to be continuing tomorrow. Thank you to everyone who sent in the paid requests that got played this stream. Firstly, Guy You Saw at Denny's for obviously the teaser Chris Brown track, but then the album. That's the biggest donation I've ever gotten on stream. I am immensely thankful, even though that was a miserable listen, seriously. I cannot put into words how crazy it is that what I do means that I can get paid that ridiculous an amount of money to listen to an album. Just like for 4 hours of my time, I was paid like £237. That's fucking insane. Seriously, an immense thank you. Also, of course, to Dr. Theo for the song you sent in, and Space Ashes for the album as well. I don't want it to seem like, oh, I only care about that donation. The other ones I am equally as appreciative for. Again, it's streams like these that really set it into place. Like, holy shit, this is what I get to do and pay my rent and spend all my time doing. I love what I do so much, seriously. I do not take a single second of this for granted, and it's stuff like that like, A, means that I get to keep doing it and not get kicked out of my house, and B, shows that maybe I'll be able to turn this into an actual proper full-time thing. Seriously, thank you. I do greatly appreciate it. It's the heart behind the dono that counts, exactly. Yeah, also Space Ashes for the album, of course. Dr. Theo for the song you sent in as well. I greatly appreciate it. All of you. Tomorrow we have 4 songs to get through, and then an album and an EP. That should take us like maybe 3 hours. Tomorrow's stream is going to be shorter. I may even open up the queue again tomorrow so we could get some more shit in. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for being... I don't know, we'll go best songs. Best songs. Of which there are 4. These 3, Bring Me the Horizon cuts, Weird Fishes, and the Death Grips track. So that's 5, actually. There are 5 good songs today. I've been streaming for almost 7 hours, and I listened to 5 good songs. No. Wrong. 6 good tracks, because that DJ set, the first 10 minutes of that DJ set were hype as fuck. There you go. 6 good tracks. That equates to what? 30 minutes, maybe, of good music amongst a sea of outside of that bad music. Yeah. It's been an eventful one indeed. Thank you all so much for being here, though. Brandon, stream of pain and suffering indeed. Menace. Mandibular Menace. Thank you for being here. Brandon, of course, again. E. Nunez, Dax Ziegel, MZ, Space Sashes. Who else? Oz CSA, Plummead, everybody who was here this stream, thank you all so much for being here. I'll be back tomorrow to finish the queue, maybe open it up a little bit as well. Have some more requests come in or something like that. But yeah, that's it for me. I may end up doing an editing stream tonight, though that's unlikely.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm sure you don't care about what he says.
I will see you all either later tonight for some editing or tomorrow.